forgot to do this. Let me do this. What is going on, guys? Happy Wednesday to you. I forgot to get this going here. Where's this at? Where is this at? Where is it? Here it is. Hey, what's going on, guys? What is going on? This is Crypto Siege. Hope you guys are having an absolutely outstanding day. Yeah, I like that, right? Absolutely like that. That is some good stuff, too. Don't have to worry about the copyright either, TJ Jackson. What's going on, guys? What happy Wednesday to you. The market is crazy. I think I found a little sleeper. I don't know. We'll see. We will see, guys. Volante Technologies. Holy wow. Did you guys see that tweet from Matt and I? Did you guys see that tweet? That was an interesting tweet back and forth between Volante Technologies and Matthew Linei. Interesting little tweet there. I saw it. I don't know if I saw it yesterday or early this morning. I can't really remember, but pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Yeah, and I did a video earlier today. Like I had something really, really powerful to share with you guys. An additional information to share with you guys about a Volante, but my source is saying that I don't want that public. Yeah, so I can't share it, unfortunately. Yep, Wealth Wednesday will be tonight, my friend. TJ Jackson. Wealth Wednesday tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Generational wealth strategies. Absolutely going to do that for sure. Let me get this going here. So yeah, so I can't share that, unfortunately. That really kind of sucks. But listen, what's going on with the markets? The markets are doing good. Markets are doing really, really good. Man, DIY investing, man. Dude was pumped about XRP. So we shall see. We shall see the next coming few weeks. We shall see what's going on with that. But I saw another tweet from a Ripple partner. I thought NIUM. Did you guys see that? I'm going to talk about that as well, because they're talking about providing working capital to SMEs. And last I checked it, this NIUM is on RippleNet, from what I understand. So we're going to talk about that. What's going on, Coco Crypto? Did you change your name? I think you did change your name. How are you doing today, miss? Good to see you in the stream. James at the water cooler is in the building. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. XRP Joe, what's good? What's good? Jay Huddle is here. What's up, Jay Huddle? So Volante Technology, I mean, man. So everyone's seen the deal. Guys, do me a favor, please like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. It definitely helps with the algorithm on YouTube. Everyone's kind of seen the thing with Volante Technologies, right? You guys saw that tweet between Matt Linei and Volante talking about will they be using XRP, right? And they kind of responded back that they're excited because hoping to bring on more banks. You know, it was a very, very, very interesting tweet. Anybody not see this tweet? Purple Kush is here. What's going on, Purple Kush? How you guys doing? I'm like, I gotta contact my daughter because she's got some noise going on here. You guys see that? Everybody saw that, right? Is Legendary in the building? Oh, at Legendary. Yeah, Legendary's here. What's up, Legendary? What's going on? So that was an interesting thing. Look, the video I did earlier about the White House and, really looking to change the whole thing, the tariffs with the WTO, with the World Trade Organization. There's something beeping still. In the kitchen, can you see what it is? It might be the timer or something. But that was, look, level playing field. I get it. I look what they'll get ready to do. I know what the POTUS is wanting to do. And I'm hoping that's not all they mean by level playing field. I don't think that that's all they mean. The U.S. plans a broader reset of the World Trade Organization's tariff commitments, a broader reset. So I'm hoping that's not all that they're looking to do. I hope that's not all. I didn't even realize that Volante was in the U.S., but the fact that they are in the U.S. is really significant. In reference to what I can't share, unfortunately, I will say that, remember when Ripple came out and they came out with that, first was a blog, 2020, the 2020, the year of the digital asset. You remember that? Well, that's looking really, really, really good. It's looking really, really, really good. It really is looking really good, I got to tell you. So what is up with this? Let me read this real quick. Neum's consumers and SME brand InstaRemit launches BizPay, a service that utilizes credit limits in corporate cards and converts them into working capital for businesses. Interesting. Maybe there's some significance to that with Ripple. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Rob Singh, good to see you in the stream, my friend. Purple Kush is in the building. Rob Singh says, not a security, Ripple Cloud, PolySign, MoneyGram in 130 countries next year equals 3 digits. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can believe that, easily believe that. Easily believe that. Did you guys know that Volante Technologies is on that Faster Payments Council? Did you guys know that? XRP Lava's in the building. Thanks for smashing the likes, my friend. Did you guys know that Volante Technology was on the Faster Payments Council? Yeah, and then voting members. So voting members, 2 massive partnerships, and First Trust Bank and the behemoth in Hong Kong, that is Niche Technologies out of Hong Kong, is actually bigger news, and Crypto Eddie seems to believe is actually bigger news than First Trust Bank, because Niche is hooked up with WhatsApp and Alipay, I believe. Right? So you get Volante is the partner on RippleNet. You got them responding to XRP community members. Is pretty massive. So 2020, the year of the digital asset. You got DIY investing going absolutely. He did a video the other day going absolutely like, he's like, I don't even, first of all, he literally put it out on his YouTube channel. If you guys are not invested in XRP, you guys are crazy. Like, he didn't just say it. He's got some software that it does. It kind of repeats what you say, and it shows it on the screen. If you guys aren't investing in XRP, you're actually crazy. I mean, the dude is pumped for XRP. Pumped. And again, he goes by the technicals. Now, he says he's familiar with the fundamentals. He really likes the fundamentals of XRP and stuff like that. But he's, is in his heart of hearts, he's a TA guy. But when have you seen the TA guy say, if you're not invested in our XRP, you're making the biggest mistake ever? I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but he said that, and then he put it out. Part of his software on his channel actually said it. That's really big. Is it Julian Valentine? Adam, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope I pronounced that right. Good to see you in the stream, my friend. I don't think I've seen you here before, bro. Good to see you. Like, he put it out there. I mean, shows the charts looking like we're just about to do the thing. Blockchain backer, of course, believes the same thing, that we're going to do the same thing. But blockchain backer has never said, if you guys are not investing in this XRP, you guys are crazy. I mean, I was shocked that he didn't just say it, he put it out there. So you can always go watch the video and just screenshot it. Like, so that's how confident he is. That's how confident he is. So let me share this tweet where Matt Lightnine and Volante Technologies again. Just in case you guys did not see this, again, shout out to Matthew Lightnine. U.S. FedWire has the ability to settle with XRP, according to Volante Tech. First American Trust, FSB, will also be able to easily extend the service to other currently available payment types, such as ACH, the clearinghouse, and SWIFT cross-border payments. Here's Matthew. Hello, Volante Tech. Will XRP be a possible settlement mechanism for this platform? Says, thank you. Volante's platform can be used to settle through XRP via our Ripple connection. We can't wait to get more banks on board. Now, look, I mean, I know that got all over Twitter. I'm sure it did. But I had to go back and listen to Crypto Eddie's video that she did the other day. And shout out to Crypto Eddie, always bringing the news, always bringing the noise with her news. I mean, she just brings it home every single time. And I mean that in a good way. I had to listen to it again, and I had missed it in the beginning, but she actually pointed out that Volante Technologies is on this Faster Payments Council. On the Faster Payments Council. And voting members, right? So that's significant, I think, right? In a lot of ways, right? This is the U.S. Faster Payments Council. So, right, voting member on RippleNet. Of course, you got Ripple. Listen, oh my gosh. I mean, it's all I can say is 2020 is going to be the year of the digital asset. Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't say. If I say anything, I might say too much. I just can't say. Ripple Bobby XRP. Thank you, man. Thank you, my friend. Ripple Bobby XRP says, love your channel. New fan, shake and bake. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. That's one of my favorite comedians, actors or comedian right there, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here, my friend. Purple Cushions, we will see $9 in 1 year, probably 20. Right. Thank you, Ripple Bobby. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, so listen. Man, I'm trying to figure, I can't. But the Ripple net, let me tell you this, the Ripple net and the network effect is going to be massive. It is going to be massive. Oh, so there's another thing. So I had to go back and listen to Crypto Eddie's thing. I found out about Volante Technologies. And then I went and listened to the video with Marcus Treacher and the guy interviewing him. Apparently they have a history together. They know each other from a different space, I guess. And I remember, did you guys catch Marcus Treacher talking about the ISO 20022? Did you guys catch him talking about what we were doing? That's what he said. Well, he said what we were doing with the IS 2022. Like, yeah, it's like, and remember when Ripple had said something about how they, what is it? They celebrated the fact that they got, put on the standards body, the standards committee or standards body committee. Remember that? And how they said, this was going to, I don't know, shine the light on the people on the Ripple net. They didn't use the word advantageous, but they pretty much said this, with Ripple being on this, standards body was going to be significant for the people on the Ripple net. And then I hear Marcus Treacher say, the way he said it, and I wish I had the minute. I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, and I didn't put that note on there. But he said, we are going to be working on it. Like, it really felt like what Ripple was going to be doing. That's what it felt like. It felt like that. So I guess my point to that is what's the role? What's the significance? What's the role? How, what part does Ripple play in being part of this standards body now for the IS 20022? Are we just thinking it's just a board or committee, with a bunch of people, with a few people that get together and they come together once a month or once a quarter? Like, what's their role in this particular body? I think it's bigger than what people think. I think it's bigger than what people think. It's just something about the way Marcus Treacher said, what we're going to be doing on ISO 2022. Did anybody cover that? Anybody cover that? XRP Free Me is in the building. What's up, my friend? Crypto Patient. Wow. How are you, my friend? How are you? Crypto Patient says, heard it. I agree. So, Crypto Patient, good to see you in the stream, my friend. Are you talking about Marcus Treacher when he said that about the IS 2022? It sounded like he was saying, we, like in Ripple, are going to be doing this thing on this ISO 2022. That's what it sounded like to me. James Shepard is here. What's up, James? Good to see you, bro. Guys, do me a favor, smash the likes on if you haven't had a chance to do it on the way in. Subscribe to the channel. We're on that race to 5K subs. Want to get that done by the end of July at the latest. Let's make that happen, guys. Don't forget to smash the likes. Yes. So he said, yeah. Go back and watch that again, guys. I mean, the way he said it, again, I got minutes 1650, 1730, 1950, 25 to 20. I got so many on here. And it's just the ISO 20022 thing. I can't get it out of my head in the way he said it. Like, and I don't even know what to think of. What's his name? Bitcoin Ben. Like, I don't even know what to think anymore. I don't know. He says Ripple's coming out with a big announcement. You guys hear about that? In the next couple of weeks, he says his guy told him that Ripple's coming out with a big announcement in the next couple of weeks. Did you guys hear that? So I don't know. Some of it got onto Twitter somehow. I saw the original video. What happened? I saw the original video in his Patreon because it was for his Patreon. But apparently someone in the Patreon put it on Twitter. But Ripple is supposed to be coming out with a big announcement in the next couple of weeks. I don't know what it could be. Maybe this is the IPO, Joseph. Maybe. I don't know. But again, I don't know kind of what to really kind of make a Bitcoin ban. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Biggie. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. What is the largest value you can transfer? Infinite. That was absolutely massive. And I got a feeling that the guy that was interviewing him, Biggie, might hold a little bit of XRP. I don't know. He might even hold some Ripple. Bitcoin Ben is pro XRP now? What? No, I did not know that. I would have never thought that ever. Legendary says, I heard he's pro XRP all of a sudden. Yeah, I keep hearing this Christopher Green dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, Legendary. I did not know that, bro. I did not know that. But I'm watching the Patreon and I'm listening to it while I'm trying to get some other things done on the channel, and I just don't know how to take Bitcoin, Ben. I just Ripple Bobby rocks. Oh, you guys know each other. Cool. Bitcoin is a general term. Indeed, it really is. It really just kind of defines the whole asset space because that's the right. It's the the brand recognition, if you will, right, for the entire space. But Ripple Bobby, we talk about this on the channel all the time. We are. This is a new asset class, an entirely new asset class. I did a live stream on Facebook Live on my personal page the other day, and I'm like, I titled it, "There's a new asset class being built right underneath our noses, and no one is telling anyone about it." Like I did it on my personal page. In general, I don't do anything on my personal page. I have a business page, and a couple of YouTube channels. But I just felt like I had to just kind of reach out to the people on out there and just let them know, like, do you know there's a new asset class going on, being built right now, an entirely new ecosystem that the powers that be is trying to keep secret and trying to keep the masses in the dark? Like I said, look, I'm going to come on here like once a week, every week, and just talk digital asset because I don't even know if people know. I don't know if they know or if they just don't believe. I don't know, but I'm going to do, instead of just YouTube, I'm also going to do Facebook from my Facebook page because, we're in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Right. And I said to him, oh, but are you participating? Is what I said. You know what I mean? What's up? What's going on, Crypto Keeper? Good to see you, bro. What are you going to share to your Facebook page, TJ Jackson? Yeah, and but that's on them, bro. Biggie, bro. You know what I'm saying, Biggie? I mean, I know. Oh my, what happened? Yeah, I do. I get that completely. I'm just going to do my part. I'm going to do my part, right? I'm going to show up, with a good attitude, consistently and persistently until the compound effect kicks in. And that's how it goes, right? That's just the way it goes. So I know they're going to be like people like checking in, checking out. So they'll hear digital. As soon as I mention Bitcoin, they're going to be out. Ethereum, blockchain, all that. I get it. But I'm just going to show up consistently with a good attitude for a long period of time. And after a while, I know that the compounded effect of doing that over time will allow us to win, I was just thinking maybe YouTube is, maybe I need to do more instead of just a YouTube channel, do it on my personal page. So that's what I'm going to do, Facebook and all this crazy algorithm stuff, they prefer the live. So I'm just going to do it that way. I'm just going to talk and hang out the same way I talk and hang out here on the channel. And so if I'm using this software, actually, I can probably do that too. I can just do both. Right now, I'm doing it to I'm streaming also to the Crypto Siege on Facebook. If you guys would want to follow me there, you can certainly do it. It's the Crypto Siege on Facebook. But I think I am going to just go live, right? Just hang out and talk. What's up, Siege and fam? Well, Deep Mind is in the building. Just hang out and talk. You know what I mean, Biggie? What's up, Siege and family? Working but lurking. I'm done talking crypto to those in the know. Some got in, most didn't. Cheers to the future. I hear you, dude. What's going on? Good to see you in the street, bro. Yeah, but you're in a good spot now, Biggie. Hey, bro. You're in a good spot now. You're talking about, right? The internet was the internet of information, and it was powerful. But man, you're an early adopter, bro, in the internet of value. I just bought some digital assets today that hedge funds and what is it? The endowments want to have, and I got some of them. Right? The internet of value, baby. Exactly. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick me up. I'm looking at this chart on this thing, and I'm like, it was it was a cent, of just under a cent, and it had an all-time high of $1.49. And the market cap was 5 million, 5 to 6 mil. I'm like, yeah, that looks like a good one. That looks like a good one. Think about that. That's where we are, right? That is where we are. This bull run, the alts are going to go crazy. DIY investments, like, look, the alts are going to go crazy during this next bull run. It's coming. Oh yeah, definitely Deep Mind. Hard to stop buying at these. And I almost bought some XRP, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I added to my position on Link, and I got this digital asset. It's low cap, again, 5-6 million, right? But man, I think it's a fairly popular one. I got it just under a cent, or maybe right at a cent, and I think it went down. To be honest with you, I think that it actually went down. I was on Binance, it went down. So that tells me, when I look at the big thing and I go here, and then it just goes, woo, it goes totally flat. Totally flat. History would suggest that is going to now go to a bull run. So think about that, guys. If it's just under a penny or right at a penny, and its all-time high was $1.49. $1.49. What's going on, Michael? I cannot pronounce your last name. I'm sorry, my friend. Good to see you in the stream. I'll put your name up here, though. Thanks for the information. You're welcome, bro. Where are you checking in from, Michael? Right. So think about that. That's right. That's exactly what he said, TJ Jackson. The sellers are exhausted. Swissborg, crazy gains. Swissborg. I don't think I've heard of that. What's the identifier for that, DeepMind? Identifier. I'm talking air traffic control here. What's the like the 3-letter or 4 letters for that Swissborg? And here's the thing, like, you know, so this bull run is going to be bigger than the last one. It's going to be bigger than the last one. Dude, I don't know. I don't even know how to check out this Vidal thing. I don't know much about it, Biggie. Oh, okay. CHSB. What can you tell me about it, Biggie? I don't know much about it. Someone's said something in the chat about it yesterday. And oh, that's okay. And I don't know anything about it. Can you share what you know about it? I don't know much about it. Michael McDaniel, is this Michael McDaniel from the Telegram chat? Is this the same Michael McDaniel? Is that McDaniel, or is that you from the Telegram chat from investment perspectives? Oh, you are. So what is it about, Biggie? I don't know what it is, dude. You're saying an ICO. So they got a little the regular people can get into that ICO now? Because I don't know anything about it. XRP Cali unit, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. Get your money, fam. Okay, babe. Yeah, take your time, bro. Biggie, take your time, babe. So, I mean, that's I don't know. I get excited, man. Hey, Ripple Bobby, I get excited about being an early adopter in an entirely new asset class. I really do. Michael McDaniel, is this the same Michael McDaniel from the Telegram chat? The hardest part is knowing that there are going to be some exchanges that go down during the bull run. Which ones are the question? Yep, that's very, very true. Very, very true. I'm thinking the pro.coinbase is going to be good. Someone told me in terms of liquidity with XRP, if you just go to the ones that are the selected exchanges for XRP, and I forget their names, I forget what they call it. I believe Bittrex is one of them, and maybe Bitstamp, and you know, the ones that Ripple selected to be like the liquidity providers for XRP. Someone said that those would be good ones if you want to do something with your XRP. Oh, it is Michael McDaniel, guys. Michael McDaniel, the Hall of Fame deep dive researchers in the building. Good to see you in the stream, bro. Good to see you in the stream. Coinbase, nah. You know, TJ, I keep forgetting about the pro Coinbase. I went through, I don't know, madness last night, this morning, trying to get something and trying to buy some BTC. Just driving myself crazy. And just because I just didn't want to use Coinbase at all with those fees. And I keep forgetting about that. The pro.coinbase fees are actually less than the regular Coinbase. Oh, and cannot trade until third quarter IPO. Must buy bid with XRP. But what is, oh, okay. But what exactly is bid out? What is that? I've never heard of it. What that is, you know, is it an ICO platform? When next Galaxy? That's exactly right, Ripplebot. That's a great point. That's a great point. This is galactic, not when moon, when next galaxy. Truth indeed. Oh, nice, Melvin McLeod. Good to see you on the stream, bro. Good to see you, my friend. Siege already got a nice bag of XRP. I'm now going down the list and accumulating. I hear you, bro. I hear you. You're all set, huh? That's good news, brother. Yeah, Lucky Lloyd, you're exactly right about that. I'm taking some profits out of this bull run. Yeah, not messing up on it, missing out on this one like last time, right? A lot of people missed out last time, right? Didn't know. Not this time though. Yeah, what's this shoot up going to look like? Oh, okay, gotcha. XP Live. Is there a site? Is it biddial.io or something like that? I can go check out. Calculon, what's going on, Calculon? Good to see you in the stream. So here's the other thing too, guys. Michael McDaniel is here. I saw this thing here, and I'm going to check because I believe this is a Ripple partner. Let's share this. So NIUM's consumer and SME brand, InstaRemit launches BizPay, a service that utilizes credit limits and corporate cards and converts them into working capital for businesses. Now, I could have sworn that NIUM was a partner of Ripple's. Let's see something here. Let's go to the awesome site that is xrparcade.com and see if I'm not correct. Let me do this. I'll probably find it better this way. Let me see. See if something comes up. Nope. All right, let's see. Let's go to the Ripple ecosystem. Universities, associations. Guys, help me out. Do you guys remember that name? I know I saw that name before somewhere. Investors. I don't know if they're a bank or not, though. There it is right there. Yeah. So, NIM, and he's got in parentheses, ODL, formerly known as is Instagram. Okay, so this RippleNet partner, NIM, is doing this. So let me share what you said. Let me share this. Stop share. Let me share again, just to point this out. And so here they are right here. Money transfers out of Singapore. Former name was Instagram. And NIM's consumers and SME brand InstaRemit launches a BizPay, a service that utilizes credit limits and corporate cards and converts them into working capital for businesses. Now, isn't that what Ripple is doing? Isn't Ripple providing working capital for SMNs and small and businesses? And one of their partners is doing it as well. And Marcus Treacher told us and informed us that part of what that was going to look like is them actually lending out XRP. Michael McDaniel, they are a member of RippleNet. Yes, they are. So isn't that interesting? So not only Ripple is doing this, but people on the RippleNet are looking to do this as well. Marcus Treacher points out to us and reminds us or informs us that it's going to, part of that whole lending thing is going to be in the form of XRP. That's great news. And again, guys, all I can say about what I found out today is that whole statement, blog, and series of videos from Ripple, well, they said 2020, the year of the digital asset. And I had to point out to people that they didn't say it was the year of, of the entire digital asset space. They didn't say digital assets. They said 2020, the year of the digital asset, the digital asset. So what's this working capital going to look like? Is it going to get done and implemented and started, phased in this year? We just discovered that they're going to actually be, XRP is actually going to be something that's going to be lent out as well. I remember 17, TJ Jackson, as the number on, but on RippleNet Cloud already signed up. So what is that going to look like? I don't know. Maybe it's nothing, but I think it's interesting that Neom, formerly known as InstaRem, has something called BizPay, and is providing working capital to businesses. It's and they're out of Singapore. I think it's interesting. Okay, it's a $150 minimum buy-in. You send XRP to the wallet, and they convert it to BID. Staking at 30% until the end of the ICO, then it drops to 3%. Okay, so I guess I have to do some homework on who BidAO is, or BidAO is, as I don't know much about them. And they're wanting XRP, huh? It's interesting. Are they in the US? That's another thing to look at. Yeah, right. Working capital. I'll take some if they're lending out some XRP. Right. So, I mean, that's just some food for thought that company is doing that as well. I came across that on Twitter, and I thought that was just kind of interesting to note. Yeah, I'm gonna look into this bit. I'll see what's up. But yeah, it's looking like this is the year, guys. It really is looking like 2020 is the year for sure for the digital asset. Let me see. What else did I have on Twitter that I wanted to share with you guys? Oh yeah, so Brilliant Bria Madigan was on the show Block Stars with David Schwartz. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Maybe 2 minutes of it. But yeah, what do you think about the timing of the? Remember, Ripple was so quiet. Then all of a sudden, Brad's coming out. He's doing now. He's doing a team thing, right? This was like a team powwow, was it not? It was like a team overview or team, conference, right? A team, I don't know. It was supposed to be all team, but the dude televised it. I think that was interesting that he shared that with the world. I really do think it's interesting. I find that to be very, very interesting. And I also find it very interesting that Brad's talking about what the Fed is doing wrong. Right? You ever, like, anyone find that interesting? Like this was supposed to be like, this dude's the CEO, right? So he's got staff, he's got his corporate people, right? It was supposed to be, right, this was an in-house thing, but he televised it. And then he's calling out the Fed and all the money printing and the devaluation of the dollar. And then lo and behold, one of the first things that brilliant Brian Madigan talks about is the same very thing. So at first, during the beer code, we were like, what's going on? During the stimulus thing, we're like, where's Ripple? Where is Brad? Brad, are you okay? Like nothing. And then the dude, he airs a in-house meeting in which he calls out what the Fed is doing. Don't you find that to be interesting? And that's a great point, Ripple Bobby. It would have to be worth something to be lent out. That's a great point. That's exactly right. So I just found that to be very, very interesting. And calling out the Fed, calling out all this trillions of dollars being, created, called it out. No problem. He had no problem airing out that Zoom thing that he did. None. What's going on, Clifford Hudson? None at all. And then Brian Madigan does the same thing. And it gets aired out on Blockstars, which is, on all the major podcasts. Maybe it's just it's that June thing. Maybe it's the time where they start to get the word out about what's going on. Don't you think that's an interesting picture for Brad to paint? And how the Fed is doing things, because of what they're doing is really devaluing the dollar and pointing out the trillions and trillions of dollars. I think that's a really, really interesting. And again, this was an in-house thing that they willingly made public. That they willingly made public. Makes you think. It really does make you think. There's got to be something to that. Oh man, Michael McDaniel, look. Michael McDaniel says, "Yeah, I agree. So many DeFi projects coming to the forefront. Staking and lending will do wonders for supply and demand." Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, Joe. Good, man. I'm glad you got some sunny weather, Glenford, man. It's nothing but rain over here. I got to tell you, they're moving this new ecosystem. Look, and I say this on the channel all the time, Michael McDaniel. Look, it's not just digital assets that makes up this ecosystem. I mean, there's different verticals in here. Right. So when Moon is cool, it's cool. But what about that passive income? Privyadande Kagala, right? What about that passive income? Did you guys know that Celsius Network has a 25% LTV at 1% APY. I don't know. I think it's 2 billion or 1 point something billion in loans on that platform, on that space. Did you know they have a token associated with that behemoth of a project that is the Celsius network? Kava is going to do its thing as well. So I'm thinking to myself, a little bit of Kava, a little bit of Cell. That's another thing, right? That's another. Those are two tokens that can do their thing in a totally different vertical from what XRP is doing, or from what VeChain is doing. You guys see what I'm saying? Because not only can you benefit from the Cell token or from the Kava token, but you can benefit from the platforms that they serve as well. Listen, if you and I, look, and I'm definitely speaking for myself, right? The average Joe, I mean, look, I'm an entrepreneur, right? The average Joe, former federal employee, right? You know, little six figures, okay? You know, not the half of millions, right? The little six figures. The average Joe guy can see the power in Kava or Celsius. I don't have a massive financial background. I haven't been in the hedge fund space. I haven't been in the financial market space for decades. If I can see the massive power, and I said this on my Facebook Live the other day, I can take my fiat dollars, where for the last 30 years, I've been earning 1.2%. Right? I'm exaggerating on a year, but you see what I'm saying? I've been earning 1.2%. And now I can take the same dollars. I don't have to know anything about the markets. I don't have to know anything about an RSI or a MACD or a bull flag or a bear flag. I don't have to know about any of that. And I can earn 6, 7, 8, and up to 11% on my fiat dollars. I don't have to know profit and loss. I don't have to read a chart. I don't have to know what the actual rate of return is in the stock market, not the average return, because that's just a joke. The actual return. I don't have to know any of that. I can just take my fiat dollars and I can get on my phone like I do my bank account, and I could click a couple buttons and not touch it and earn 6 to 7 and 8% on that fiat dollars. If I know about that, what do you think these big institutions and big time institutions know? You think they figured it out? Because let me tell you something. Alex Mashinsky is not a quiet dude. You know, some dudes are quiet, they keep to themselves, and they just go about the business head down. Alex is making noise, and and won't hesitate to call out the traditional banking system and DeFi spaces that aren't doing their thing, doing the right thing for the people on the platform. And they're paying out 6, 7, and 8% on fiat dollars, up to 11%. Up to 11%. And all you have to do is leave it there. That's on the fiat dollars. Not on EOS, not on Ethereum or Bitcoin or EOS, where the market has something to do with it. I get it. It can be some great gains, but it can be some great losses. But just the stable coins, 6, 7, and 8%, and up to 11% if you own a certain amount of Cell tokens. If you and I know about this, Ripple Bobby, they know about this. This DeFi space, like Michael McDaniel, this lending in the DeFi space that's another area for us, you and I, to win and win big. I was just talking with someone the other day. He said he was in Cell when Cell was 3 cents, 2 or 3 cents. It's 25, 26 cents now. It's just getting started. Some might argue that the people who own Cell have a pretty good company behind them. Now it's not Ripple. It's not Ripple. But 3 years, I think I forget the numbers, but I could swear their loans now is 1.6 billion in loans on the platform. 1.6. They're doing better than a lot of most of traditional banks. They can't say they have that under loan in loans right now. Kava, again, another platform, another company, if you will, that people will have a chance to not only hold the Kava token, but benefit from what the platform has to offer. And by the way, the reason that Binance and Binance US and Kraken and all of these things got involved in staking was because of what Celsius Network did, which is cool. That's excellent for you and I. But my point to that is we're in the digital asset space. We got the ETH, we got the XRP, we got the Link, and I think now you can even stake Link on Binance. That's cool. But now we got this whole other DeFi lending thing is another way to hold the native token and take advantage of what that platform has to offer. I mean, it's just a whole new economy. It's a whole new economy being built, right? And it's not right underneath our noses because we are in the know. We are in the know. Now, the traditional banks and the JP Morgans and the Goldman Sachs of the world, they're going to try to throw you off with safety. Jerome Powell, I already heard him say the central bank should be the one putting together the digital dollar. Right? They're gonna try to misdirect you, right? Sleight of hand and get you to be safe in a regular bank. But the word is out. The word is out. That ain't gonna cut it. The banks are gonna have to change what they're doing if they want to plug the hole. If they want to plug the hole, they are gonna have to change that 1.2 some percent. Because even my parents, your parents, are gonna be like, can you show me how to put my stuff on the Celsius thing? Right? Why are they going to be messing around with money markets and CDs when they can just put it there and operate it just like they do their bank app? But my point is that we got a whole new income stream available to us. It's a whole new one. This DeFi lending thing, a whole new income stream. And I think Kava's already, isn't Kava like in the dollars already? How much is Kava worth? I think it's already $1 or something already. 92 cents. It's at 92 cents. It got up to $1.40 at one time, and it's 92 cents. I mean, Kava's got to compete. They're going to have to compete. We love them because they're doing stuff on the ledger, and we want to support, but they're going to have to compete. They're going to have to compete. And guess what? So is that traditional banking system, or they will, in fact, be disintermediated. They're going to have to change those numbers. or your mom and my mom are going to be out. That is the truth. Now, the millennials and that younger generation, the banking system don't have much of a shot there. Are they? Yeah. I don't know if they are or not, Jay Fretless. I think they may be sold on Celsius. Switcheo.network, it seems it's being the simplest place. Liquid is a little on the challenging side for me. That's right, XRP Lava. That's exactly right, my dude. I'd rather live in a dangerous world, a free man, instead of a scared little man shivering in a corner, someone feeling safe. Exactly. That's exactly right. Don't be deceived. Don't fall for the misdirection of safe. The biggest people on the Celsius network are institutions. The biggest people, this is a fact. The biggest people on the Celsius network are institutions. They're using the collateral thing, and they're taking advantage of these loan to value loans. They're taking advantage of the collateral that they own, the asset that they own, and borrowing against it. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap this up, man. It's been an absolutely outstanding hang today. Stay tuned for Generational Wealth Wednesday, guys. It's in about an hour and a half, 7 p.m. Eastern time, where we talk generational wealth strategies. Right? It's one thing to win. What we say on that channel, Michael McDaniels, don't tell me about your exit strategy. Tell me about your wealth strategy. So there we talk, when Moon, what do? Do you have your wealth team put together? Do you have an investment banker? Do you have a wealth advisor? You got your accountant? You got your CPAs? Do you have your state and tax attorneys put together? We talk how you get it, how you put it together. We talk what are the different questions that you want to ask? We have brilliant guys like Deep Mind check in the channel and share some light, share some wisdom with us. We read great books like Strangers in Paradise by Jason Grubman. A lot of the Robert Kiyosaki books, we talk about those. We read Killing Sacred Cows and What Would the Rockefellers Do? More importantly, What Would the Rockefellers Do by Garrett Gunnison. All these things we talk about on Generational Wealth Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern time, where we learn together. We learn together how to create generational wealth. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this stream like I do all of my streams. Don't forget, it's 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight. And remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.